Alright, well, I guess there's only one place left to go now, so to the West Alley for our main story. Okay, ignore the green. We'll go talk to the middle-aged woman, not to be confused with townswoman. And we'll go from there. The Band of the Hawk. They are so arrogant and violent. The wolves would never try to solve things by force. Their young members always start fights. When it gets bad, some of them die. But the wolves and hawks have been opposing each other for such a long time in this town. I guess that's just how it is. It do be. And townswoman, who are you? Have we seen you? Oh yes, you. I don't know about the town much, but the neighbors are getting along just fine. We always chat up a storm without knowing. Oh, but have you heard about the Black Shadow? There's supposed to be some scary murderer going around. That's really dangerous. It's not that big of a town, so I'm hoping the vigilantes or someone else will catch the guy. That's the dream. Alright. Rumors. One main character is here somewhere. The sky was cloudy as usual, but it was relatively warm, making it easy to walk around. That's what I was thinking when I felt a sudden bump from behind.
Get out of the way!
That's not very nice. You're the one who bumped into me.
Oh, it's you. I thought there was someone slow in front of me.
At this rate, he was going to anger the wrong person and get into trouble. I thought about teaching him a lesson, but Elric just glanced around restlessly. Looking for something?
No.
Then what? Are you being chased again?
I'd never screw up like that. Have you seen Rabbit?
You lost her again? How often does this happen to you? Rabbit? Now that he mentioned it, Rabbit wasn't with him. Is she gone?
Yeah, I haven't seen Rabbit all morning. I thought she'd come back eventually.
He started glancing around again, looking to see if Rabbit was anywhere. If you're so worried, I'll help you look.
I'm not worried.
He's never honest with himself. It was written all over his face that he was worried. It's not for you. I just don't want Rabbit to be lost.
There's no way Rabbit's lost. Rabbit's a smart one.
I see. Then maybe she's out on a walk. I'll call you over if I see her.
Then I'll go back to the church for now.
Elric looked dissatisfied, but regardless, we part ways so that I can begin my search around town. Let's start with the town square. Again. I wanted to start from the center of the town, and upon arriving, the first thing that crossed my mind was that she was probably not here. And yet, I doubt Rabbit would come to such a crowded place. Maybe with Elric. Looks around anyway. But there might be information here. Someone could have seen Rabbit, so I looked around for someone I knew. Luckily, the usual 3 vigilantes were loitering around.
Hey, Judd.
Hi, are you guys working?
We want to, but have you seen Levi?
Levi? No, I haven't. Is he late?
He's not late yet, but he's been almost late a lot recently.
Maybe he's been drinking too much.
Or rather...
The 3 of them looked to each other and grinned. What?
Maybe he's got a woman.
What? Levi? I tried to look back on how Levi had been acting recently, but I doubted there had been any changes that hinted at that. Have you seen him walking with anyone?
No, it's just a guess for now. But if he's got a woman, it would make sense that he'd oversleep.
I perked up at the sound of that. You mean like he doesn't go home until the next morning?
Yeah, that! He's always looking sleepy during work, too. But Levi was never a morning person.
Yeah, you're right about that. He does oversleep often, but he'd never let it affect his work.
Maybe that's how beautiful the woman is. Like, maybe she's someone he can only meet with at night. It's what they call an illicit love affair. Sounds nice. Maybe she's someone Francisca would disapprove of.
I doubt she'd be against anyone. She'd probably cook dinner and welcome her.
No way. To be with the wolves, she'd have to be someone of high standing. Levon's really popular with the ladies, but he's never seen with any special someone.
Right. Levon's... Well, I've never seen Francisca say anything about that. Maybe she's letting them decide for themselves.
I get it. So there's nothing like arranged marriages for them. Or maybe he's having a different girl each night.
No. Well, if he is doing that, tell me. I don't think that's very befitting of the Son of the Wolves.
I really never heard anything about that. Levon's a real gentleman. If you become a gentleman, can you have all the girls you want?
I think you get no girls because you think that way.
Wow, that hurts. Damn it! We're already worlds apart in the looks department! You're ambitious for even comparing yourself to Levon.
We ended up talking about Levon instead of Levi.
Oh, you're right. How'd that happen? I bet he would screw something up the moment he gets a girlfriend. Though, I guess that's what sorta makes him approachable. Right. He talks to us like we're friends, and he's a bad liar, too. But Levon would hide his lover from beginning to end. Since he's real proper with work, I think he's the same with women, too. Like, one of these days, he'll announce that he's getting married. And she'd be super beautiful. Damn it! I'm getting jealous now! Yeah, I like how honest you are. For now, let's set our role model as Levon. Let's do our best, Jed!
What? Me too? Look how upset he is. The biggest frowny face ever.
Don't drag others into this, man. By the way, Jed, what's your type?
I prefer someone that's white all over and has big eyes.
Okay. Okay, that's pretty standard.
And has a cute cry.
Cry? You got real mature tastes.
And actually quick on their feet.
Feet?
I'm looking for a rabbit like that. Have you seen one? Girl.
Nope. Haven't seen one. If I see a rabbit like that, I'll call for you.
Yes, please. I'm going to go elsewhere to look. Give Levi my regards.
Yeah, and, give our regards to that rabbit, too.
Thanks!
Yeah, I think he should just stay that way.
Where are we now? I still can't find Rabbit despite looking all over. As I looked around town, I arrived at the Hawk Manor. Ah, that's why it looks unfamiliar. I'm like, where am I? It's, pretty gray. It's not that I'm not allowed to come here, but being a member of the Wolf faction, it's not natural for me to be here. I should go back to the church. Maybe Elric might be back already. Right when I turned back toward the church, I overheard a conversation among the Hawk Alliance.
Huh? Then who's cleaning up?
Forgot about this guy.
Master Lugus, of course, but don't tell him that. How could I? He really brings a lot of trouble onto himself. Although he doesn't let it show, maybe he's very dissatisfied. That's why there were talks about getting him a woman. Some people mellow out once they have one.
I love how all the guys are like, you know, these heirs just really need to get laid, and then we'd have peace.
Hey, watch it! Who knows what would happen if Master Lugus heard you? The same goes with Miss T.
She really intends on keeping everyone away until someone of Master Lucas's caliber shows up.
I'm sure having a sister that's so clingy is trouble for a man. Has there been any arrangements for Miss T?
Huh? Don't tell me.
Huh? No! I was just worried for her. If you lay a finger on her, Master Lucas would definitely kill you. Dang, alright. This guy's like, just out of curiosity, is she spoken for? I said I wasn't!
People here talk about that stuff too. I ended up eavesdropping, but hearing conversations like these made me feel that the wolves and hawks weren't much different.
But I don't want to do the collections in the afternoon. Can't I just skip out? Come on, you need to do your job. I know, but there's been so much depressing work recently.
After hearing that, I decided to leave the manor. Given that they're all so similar, the wolves and the hawks seem to have potential to get along. If only it were that easy. After looking around town, I returned to the church. Elric must be out searching still, as I didn't see him anywhere. But in his place... Paul! Rabbit! There you are! I was looking all over for you! Paul! Oh, I wasn't blaming you for anything. Elric is worried about you and is probably still out looking. Paul! Okay, let's leave a message with Lawrence and go out to find him. Paul! Yeah, Rabbit's cute. Her eyes are big, her cries are cute, and she's quick on her feet. If you were human, I'm sure you'd be popular. Paul? Oh, nothing, just random thoughts. I picked her up and turned around. I was searching for Rabbit for a long time, but I was able to hear interesting talks in the meantime. I think this is nice once in a while. After greeting Lawrence, we left the church to look for Elric. Ah, no actual chat with Lawrence today. Sadness. But did we find him? Oh, and now the Hawk Manor's unlocked. I was all like, and now we can finally... Nope. Now we can do the main story. Not yet, we can't. Ha ha ha. La 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 la. Oh, okay. Maid of the Hawk. Who are you? Oh, you're cute.
I serve the Hawk clan. If I had the time to think of the wolves, I would rather contribute more to my masters of the Hawk clan. There is no point in thinking about those barbaric wolves.
Fair enough, girl. Algar's servant. Oh, is that the weird guy that we saw in the background the first day? Yeah, you, Haku. You have a very cool design.
About this town? I serve the Hawk clan, so there is nothing I can say. However, I do not think my feelings toward this town and yours are very different.
Okay. Fair enough. Thanks for having a conversation with me. Tea, my girl. What's the tea? Oh, I love your outfit now that I have a, closer look at it. Hold on. Hold on. I like it. I like it a lot. My favorite food? I love biscuits with sweet honey. They're so sweet and delicious. If there's an opportunity, how about you try one? I'm sure you would feel so happy tasting one of those. She was actually nice? Excuse me? Okay. She wasn't like quite so spoiled rich girl there. I like it. Eey, our first conversation with you. You're so tall. Ah, this is a good start.
The masses must be suppressed with force. But the wolves disagree with that method. They have always been far too naive. That clan is of no importance to the Hawks.
Flaps cape. Alright. Good talk. And Lucas. Hi, it's me again. Okay, we want to know what his favorite food is, too. Alright, alright. We should have asked Olgar what his favorite food is.
Why do you ask?
There's nothing worth mentioning. But I'm not fond of sweets.
Okay, so like you're like Yamato. You don't only just look like him a little bit, you also are not fond of sweets. Good to know. Okay, now we're done, right? Yes, everything's clear. Back to the main story we go. I went around town for the next few days, but I couldn't find any particular clues that would help me. I mean, it was literally days, for me. It was early morning when I went out to town again, but in order to live my regular life, the Kaleidovia couldn't be my only focus. I still had to continue my work as a handyman. There we go. So, do I just need to place it over here?
Yes, you're a lifesaver. Thank you, Jed.
It's alright. It's my job, after all. If I could find a way to get some information from the townspeople while working, it'd be killing two birds with one stone. I don't even know what my mouth was trying to say. Something with like a sh. Some kind of word with a sh. But that is not how stone is pronounced. One shone. With one shone. Anyway, the masquerade's coming up soon, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I hate how time seems to fly so quickly nowadays.
Did you ever see the Kaleidovia?
Kaleidovia?
You don't know. It's said to be on display during the masquerade once every 20 years. And this year is going to be one of those years.
So the last one was displayed 20 years ago. I would have just been a tiny little girl back then.
Uh-huh.
All joking aside, I wonder what the Kaleidovia would have looked like.
I just heard about it myself, so I don't know the details.
Kaleidovia. Kaleidovia. I'm sorry, I don't remember a thing about it.
I see.
I really have no idea, but we get to see it this year, right? It'll be something to look forward to.
I hope we'll get to see it. Good job, Jed. Just, raise expectations all around town, and then when you can't find it, everyone's upset. Not only this person, but everyone in town seemed to react in the same way. Does the Kaleidovia erase all your memories every 20 years? Or reset the town every 20 years? How old's our girl? Is she like a little older than 20? Okay. It was almost eerie how no one remembered the Kaleidovia. The actual good grief, mouth. The actual thing itself might not be anything spectacular. Lauren said it wasn't worth anything either. But if people cared so little about it, maybe the riot we were worried about wouldn't even happen if it was never found. Thinking about that, I felt more at ease. But it was still too early to come to that conclusion. I had only talked to people I was close to around town. I needed to talk to people in the other faction, the Clan of the Hawk. I do wonder and worry if she is going to cause this riot because she's talking about it so much. Self-fulfilling prophecy and all.
Kaleidovia?
Yes, I was wondering if you knew what it was.
Why do you want to know?
No particular reason. It just piqued my interest.
You came to talk to me over something as stupid as that. What are you plotting?
I'm not plotting anything. It's just that the masquerade is coming up, so I thought...
Anyway, I have nothing to say to a wolf. Go away!
I tried talking to a few people on the Hawk side, but everyone gave a similar response. Well, they're friendly. I didn't think they would outright refuse to talk to me, though I guess I half expected it. Those guys were wearing Hawk Alliance uniforms, so I guess it couldn't be helped. The Hawks had a group similar to the Vigilantes of the Wolf. The leader of the Alliance was Lucas. Their hostility was probably because of the incident at the town square the other day. For years, I tried to stay out of sight, but for better or for worse, my existence had become known to all.
Everyone now knew I was on the side of the wolves. What should I do now? The only thing I've discovered is that neither the wolves nor the hawks knew anything about the Kaleidovia. Or maybe they just didn't care. But I wasn't certain whether I should take that at face value. It was a fact that the Kaleidovia was taken from the church. Could it be that someone in the wolf faction took it and everyone was just plain dumb? Or perhaps someone in the hawk faction took it and had everyone pretend to not know about it? I considered the difficulties of each scenario as I walked around, unable to come to a conclusion.
How's the investigation going?
Huh? I ran into the boy with the rabbit on his head. Oh good, we did return her to you. Oh right, I completely forgot about him. Where were you?
Who cares about that? Why do I have to tell you, Jed?
I thought you were going to help me out.
Lawrence was the one who said it. I'm not helping you do anything.
You know?
Besides, what are you expecting from me? I'm just a kid.
I'm sure you hear all kinds of stuff.
You're an adult, so do your job on your own.
He was such a cheeky kid. If he didn't have the rabbit on his head, I would have slapped the blonde out of his hair. Maybe he would have looked more like the master.
So how goes it? Find anything?
Nothing.
Uh-huh. I knew you were slow.
I keep telling you I'm not slow.
Well, you don't know anything. I think you're plenty slow.
I'm not slow. But yes, I am in trouble. No one around town has ever seen or heard of it. I tried to talk to the Hawk clan, but they refused to speak to me. I'm at a standstill.
Because you're with the wolves.
Probably.
That's so stupid. What's with this obsession with hawks and wolves? We're all people here.
Puh!
See? Even Rabbit says so.
Yeah, it really is stupid. Even a child knew it, but the adults here were still fixated on it. It could be that because they were adults, they could no longer be swayed otherwise.
If the wolves can't give you any information, maybe you'll find out if you ask someone else.
You finally decided to help me after all?
No way. Why should I?
There's no one else.
Yes, there is. You just need to be a girl.
Huh? What was this kid saying?
The others don't know, right, Jed? That you're actually a woman.
I know, but I can't do that! You want me to dress up as a woman?
What's wrong with a woman dressing as a woman?
He got me there. How could I respond?
Well, if you don't want to, that's fine. But I did give you a good idea, right? You'd better not say later that I didn't help you. Talk to the hand.
Well, I do wonder about that. Like, would that work? Would you have to pretend to be like a newcomer to town, and then that's like a whole nother bucket of questions from other people, like, where'd you come from? The next day I continued my handyman tasks and the investigation, and once again I achieved nothing. I'm going to ignore Elric's idea for now. I can't cross-dress as a woman. I've never done so in my life. I like that in her mind, that's cross-dressing. You're currently cross-dressing, girl. You're just dressing at that point. Then again, I was actually cross-dressing as a man at that moment. Okay, good job. Snap out of it! You'll hurt yourself! Huh? Oh, sorry! That wasn't good. I needed to focus on the work at hand. I was at the tavern helping out with repairs. Because the masquerade was approaching, they were rearranging the interior so more customers could enter. You seem weak in the knees. Are you sure you're okay? Yes, I'm fine. So, do I just need to put this against the wall? Yes, please.
I wasn't great with physical labor to begin with, so I needed to focus. The more I thought about it, the more my thoughts went back to what happened the day before. Dressing like a woman. I looked at the woman that had been giving me directions. Nice uniform. She wasn't the owner, but one of the staff members working at the tavern. Even as a woman myself, I thought she was very feminine. Kind of sexy and bewitching. And I was the witch.
Say, are you staring at me?
Oh, no, I wasn't!
If you come as a customer, I'll give you all the attention you want.
That's not it, really! I didn't know this when I last came by. But not only did the tavern operate as a regular tavern, it also had a secret side to it. A special kind of nightclub, wink wink. It was a well-known secret among the townsfolk, especially among the men. In other words, her giving me attention as a customer meant... This was bad. My right eye felt like it was getting hotter again. Uh-oh. If my emotions were heightened by something like this and my secret became exposed, it wouldn't be funny at all.
No need to be shy. I think I'm starting to like you.
I didn't really intend it to be that way. The rearranging should be done now.
Why, thank you.
What? Unlike me, she looked straight into my face. She was an older woman, but her mannerisms and the way she looked up at me were cute. Please don't stare at me like that.
You have a very cute face.
Cute? But I'm a man.
Oh, don't men like being called cute too?
Is that how it is?
Uh-huh.
Stop staring, please.
Say, do you have to wear disguises as a handyman? Like dressing up as a woman?
Dressing up as a woman? I jumped a little. It was such a coincidence that I would hear that now. Yeah, timing. My reaction may have been too strong, but to be honest, I was quite confused. I suppose... if the need arises, maybe?
Ah, I knew it! Hold on, I have a backup wig.
A wig? Wait, hold on! I finished with the work, so I'll excuse myself now.
Found it! Here, try it on. I know it'll look good on you.
No, I really can't dress up like a woman.
Don't talk back to me. Now put this on.
Ah! Stop! Girl? How fortuitous for us. Why were women so freakishly strong during times like these? They're on a mission. She dragged me into another room and set the wig on my head.
You finally calmed down. I knew it. You look so good and...
Wow. Nice. Her is a blonde, eh? Very interesting. I was picturing a black wig, I guess, to go with her black hair, but she does look a little unlike herself with the blonde wig on. Also, cute dolls. What is it? Does it look weird?
You're a man, right?
Of course I am!
It's perfect. It looks so good on you that I can only see you as a girl.
That can't be true. Yeah, no way. Out of the corner of my eye, I could see long locks of hair resting along my shoulders. I think this is about the same length as Francisca's. And the color's similar too. Is that coincidental, or...?
Hey, you're really liking the way you look, aren't you?
I'm not!
Oh, are you sure?
Please stop teasing me. This'll never look good on me.
I'm sorry. I'll give that to you as a gift.
Huh? No, thanks. I won't.
But it looks so good on you. It would be a tragedy to separate it from you.
I knew she was just teasing me. But if she was actually being honest... Does it really look good on me?
Yes, very. I don't know about men, but women primp in teams of 2.
I suppose it would be hard to put on makeup otherwise.
Yes, and we look at our reflections in the other person's eyes. Though it would be nice to have something bigger to see ourselves.
Well...
But you know, if you did, you might fall in love with yourself. That's how good you look.
If I accepted it, there probably wouldn't be any way out for me. But she was complimenting me so much that it would be rude to outright refuse. Besides, if this really did look good... Thank you for the gift.
You're very welcome.
This was bad. I could feel my face turning red. I had to get out of there quickly. Well, if you'll excuse me. Now you just need a dress.
Oh, wait!
Yes?
I know it looks really good on you, but you should take it off for now. It doesn't match your outfit.
I took her advice and pulled off the wig, holding it close to my chest. Out of embarrassment, I ran out of the tavern at full speed. I was back at the tower. My face stung from running through the cold winter air, but the wig I was carrying was slightly warm. What should I do?
If the wolves can't give you any information, you just need to be a girl.
Actually, this was very convenient. In order to continue investigating, I would have to dress up as a woman. And I had just received an item to help me with that. Oh, but my clothes... I'm sure I had women's clothes with me somewhere, right? I should have something I can wear from the batch of used goods I got from a prior job. It felt like things were beginning to progress much more quickly now. I didn't want to dress this way, but it was for the investigation. This was only for work. Yeah. I found the clothes immediately. Even after 10 minutes of holding one of the dresses, I was still agonizing over wearing it before I finally gave in and put it on. The soft cloth felt so delicate, like it would tear if I handled it too roughly. It was a bit large and difficult to move around in. And the skirt. What was this? I wasn't too fond of the sudden chilly breeze around my legs. Did they all wear such flimsy clothing when they went outside? This was making me depressed. Very depressed. There was no way I could be happy about it. I finally put on the wig I was given earlier. Did it match my outfit? What did I look like? I was sure I put it on correctly. I turned around. It felt light. My hair and clothes felt like they were gliding in the wind. One more time. I spun around even faster once more with a little bounce in my step. 1 turn. 2, 3... I knew it. How long have you been watching this for? Then my eyes met with someone's. I had completely forgotten about the Tower Overlord.
Well, this is a surprise.
Ashen Hawk? It's not what it looks like!
My fair lady, what brings you here to this poor tower of mine?
Huh? What are you saying?
Could it be that you are seeking a dance partner in this moonlit ballroom? In that case, though I may be unworthy, I, Ashen Hawk, shall be your partner.
Listen to me!
Excuse me. Allow me to guide you.
Welp. Yeah, I mean, what else were we expecting, really?
Ashen Hawk placed his hands around my waist and pulled me toward him. His face was so close. As close as it was when he would give me his good luck charms? Why is that in quotation marks, girl?
Cut it out! You know who I am!
Of course. There's no way I'd mistake you for another.
Let me go! You didn't have to mess with me like this!
Mess with you? You have the wrong idea. I do believe you're pretty, and I do want to dance with you.
Liar!
I'm not lying. Look into my eyes. Do they look like they're lying?
I don't have to look. You're always...
Oh.
I could see my own face in Ashen Hawk's eyes. Or eye, since the other one's covered. It was the only place in the world where I could see my reflection. I was a girl. A girl with the same hair color as Francisca's. A girl who was pitifully trying to push herself away from this man. I suddenly got embarrassed and looked down at the floor. I was sure my face was bright red, so I didn't want him to see.
Sorry. It seems I took the joke too far.
Aw, look at her!
Adorable.
So you were joking.
I was elated. That's how cute you look.